Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. So the Colorado Rockies are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with a win today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway, and on the hill in this one, Cade Cavalli. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Ruiz makes the catch. One away. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Kris Bryant.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
And here is C.J. Cron. And a 2-1 on the way. That's a strike across the top of the zone. He goes down looking. 1, 2, 3 go. Back in Washington, D.C. And on the hill today, Austin Gomber. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
2-2 now. Lifted in the air out to left. And there's one down. Here's Chavis now. 2 for 7 in the series so far. In there. And so now 1-2. And now 2-2. Two now. Fastball almost got him there. That one ripped left field. And out of here. A solo shot. Home run number 5 on the season. The Nationals strike first. It's 1-0. And now it's going to be Joey Meneses. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Slow roller up the middle. Fires over to Cron. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Off the plate, 2 balls and a strike.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Next one is off the plate, and the count is 3-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hit liner up the middle to base hit. Here's Jared Kelenic. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Had the day off yesterday. And it's even up. High fly ball, right field. And that ends the inning. Nats on the board first, courtesy of this solo homer. Second inning set to go. And now here's the veteran DH, Chris Bryant. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Profar settles under this one, and there's one away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Here's Dickerson now. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Out to short. Whips it across, and that quickly 2 away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the third out. Nothing doing for the... Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. And now the catcher comes up to him. Hebert Ruiz. Payoff pitch. Struck him out looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now.
The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a 2-base error. One out, runner at second. Here's Victor Robles. The 1-1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he deals.
Nope, that's away.
Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
3 balls, 3 strikes.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And now Jake Alou. Line drive, and there's a hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Number 5.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Line out his first time. Left-hand hitter waits. And that's outside. Three and 2 now. Fly ball down the line. And that one gets down. Fair ball. One runs in. Lay it third. In there. And it's second and third. 1 away.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And that's too high. Alou at third. Abrams over at second with 1 down. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And it's 4. Back here in Nationals Park. And now the shortstop, Alan Trejo. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's back there. And it's out of here. That one felt good. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 4-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that called third strike.
Here's the 2-2. In the air, right field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Charlie Blackmon, and he grounds one to the right side. On to Chavis. Fine play in the hole for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 2. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the DH for Washington, Joey Meneses. The 1-1. In the air, right field. Blackmon settles underneath it. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Here's Lane Thomas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the pitch is in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. Just a weak fly ball this time. Trejo hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Chop to the right side, fires over to first. That's the 3rd out, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be C.J. Cron. And the next pitch is way outside.
All these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given.
And it gets by him.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Bryant out of the play. Here's Corey Dickerson. Grounded out his first time up. There's the strike up high. Now 1 and 2. On the ground to first. And that one finds its way through. And now a 2-out opportunity for Ryan McMahon.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
2 outs, runner at first. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. Foul ball there. Dickerson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Next for Colorado, Alan Trejo. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer at his first at bat. 2-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got it. And that'll do it. 2 left for Colorado, and they trail it 4-1. Bottom 4, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. On a strike, the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Kyle Freeland, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
The 1-2. Rogers throws to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. The wind and the pitch. Profar gets a piece there. That one just misses. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
And now it's 3-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Grichuk going back on this one. And it's off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Got him looking. 2 gone.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and the runner holds. The 2-2.
Okay.
Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. So 1 left for Washington, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. Randall Grichuk now.
Randall Grichuk.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They have yet to draw a walk, and that's a stat that can go both ways. Credit the pitcher or question the offense's approach. But either way, 0 free passes in this one, and that's making it tough to get anything going.
Thomas turns, moving to his left. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's 1 down.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher,
Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Doubled in his first AB.
Let's go, Nationals. Come on.
And the right-hander deals. Line drive, leaps it, he's got it.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys in the corners because, you know, especially when it's a right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early, sometimes it's a little bit late, but that one was perfect.
And strike 2. Next pitch is popped up. Chavis moving under this one. And that is that. So they go quietly there. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Rockies 1. Kyle Freeland taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Number 28.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Nats putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Dickerson racing, makes the catch.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael.
And now it's Michael Chavis. So now 1-2. Good eye right there. This one smoked out to left. Dickerson makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Joey Meneses. And there's a ball.
2-1.
Corner for a strike. It's 2-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. To third, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're through 5. It's the Nationals 4 and welcome back. Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
The second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
2-2. And downstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. C.J. Cron digging in for the Rockies. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cade Cavalli is done, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment. Now on the bump, Jordan Weems.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
That's hard hit on the line. Thomas takes it in for the out. 1 down. Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
To second for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Rockies 1. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in is the speedy Lane Thomas.
Chavis.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Bounce to the left side. Oh, great stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Now here is Jared Kelnick. And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Cade.
Up now for Washington, Hebert Ruiz. A switch hitter batting right. The 1-1. Out to short, Trejo. Fires across the diamond. Nats go down 1-2-3. And the Nationals gone in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here at the ballpark, here's the left fielder, Corey Dickerson. The Rockies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Here's a 1-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Thomas hauls it in, and there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Ryan McMahon now at the plate. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
On the ground to first, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Nationals 4 and the Rockies 1. Dinelson Lamet takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Base knock right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Man at first. Next to hit for the Nats, Victor Robles. And he walked him.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
The 2-1. Just off the outside part of the plate. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Justin Lawrence getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Doolittle, the lefty, warming up as well. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Here's a 1-1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 6-1.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
On the mound now, Justin Lawrence.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is.
Now
seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Justin Lawrence. Now batting.
And Michael Chavis will get a chance to hit. He had a big swing for these guys way back to the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That one misses, and the count's full. Alou over at second. Abrams at first with no outs. In the air, right field. Racing, makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. Not in time. He's safe. 2 on with 1 out. And next is the designated hitter, Joey Meneses. Right-hander kick steals. Runner on the go. Throw to second. He's safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Here's a rocket out to left. Dickerson settles under it and makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. In to score is the runner from third. It's 7-1. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lane Thomas. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Crone. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Nationals 7 and the Rockies 1. Tim Cate into the game.
Now,
compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
This to third. Over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. And now it's filled up.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
3-2 on the way. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
To first, might be 2, and the inning is over. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Nationals 7 and the Rockies 1. Back in Washington, D.C. Now the left fielder, Jared Kelenic.
The left fielder, Jared Kelenic.
1-1 now. On the ground, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second, and it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it. Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a
Dives, and he can't hang on. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Jerks and Profar digging in for the Nationals. That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. Liner caught at second.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
2 on with 1 out. And now the center fielder, Victor Robles. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. Kelnick, the lead runner, out at second. Ruiz at first. 1 gone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Kelnick coming home. Grichuk fires it to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. It's 8-1.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now at the plate, C.J. Abrams. That's a hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's 9-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Tyler Kinley. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And it's Michael Chavis at the plate. And there's the strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Throw to first. Abrams gets back easily. And a 1-2 again. Inside, just missed. Kinley throws to first. Abrams back in standing. The 2-2. High chopper to third. McMahon. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. It's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. Back here in Nationals Park. Digging in, Brendan Rodgers. Here's a 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Robles settles underneath it, drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. Man at first, Chris Bryant, the next to hit. The pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to second, back to first, double play. And that's the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton.